Um, Hello everybody, welcome to the stream for Rookie Cup Asia, and it's almost the goal light for the qualifying. We have a lot of drivers. I'm here today with Tony and Slide Eyes.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Qualifying will start.
As we are now in intermission, waiting for qualifying to start. Who's the favorite to win, Carson?
I think it will still be Nice Death Rage.
Nice
Yeah, but it can still be anyone.
Same.
Just like we've seen all in the other few races. It can
Is
be
it,
anyone.
is it raining? Oh, no, it's not.
Nope.
No.
It's
Okay,
a clear sky.
All right, as we see the drivers going out of their garages, and yeah,
Nice Death Rage, the
Death
first
is
one
the
out.
first one out.
Leo Parter is going the wrong way out.
NPC activity.
It's okay, guys.
Okay.
These are rookies. I mean, that's the whole point. They're rookies.
Then the two Latin cars behind Nice Death Rage, and then the rest of the pack will follow.
Honestly,
very late out of the boxes, and he resets. Okay, as everybody's now on their outlap, Nice Death Rage is the first one. He will be the first one on a timed lap. Goes through the banking.
Bit of a bump there from Nice Death Rage, but it doesn't really matter.
What type of hold time should we expect?
Think maybe a low 20, high 29. I'd say about a 29.9.
I'd have to say the same. Maybe Nice Death Rage can pull something off, something magical, because we saw he did a 29.7 in practice, so who knows? You can never say never. He can always replicate that. But yeah, I think 29.9 would be a good time for pull.
As we know, bumps are a very big problem around Nagoya, so we'll see what happens. But I've seen a lot of drivers. Their really good lap times have been ruined by bumps. Could it happen again? That's a Nice Death Rage final corner, and he's gonna start his first time lap of the session. Let's go on board with him.
Yep.
Goes through the banking. He is not staying below the white line. That is new. He seems to think the higher line is better.
Let's see how he negotiates this first corner. It's a long left-hander, but he takes it very well, actually.
Now, under the bridge, no bumps. That's very good. Usually there's nasty bumps there.
Okay, that was really nice indeed. We got some other drivers also starting their lap. The two Latin boys and Liquid Cooler from Mogus Racing, but we will keep an eye on Nice Death Rage as he goes through the long left-hander, the banked corner.
Nice Death Rage, who has set a purple in Sector 1. No one has improved on that, as he had a pretty solid turn 2, which is the most important corner. While Leoparder actually takes it at the moment. He is fastest in Sector 1. Nice Death Rage approaching the hairpin. He takes it kind of conservative. Has a little room left over. He will now go down to the tunnel into the chicane section.
It's a purple because he was the first one.
Gets it cleanly.
See how he
gets the purple sector 2.
Really nice line through here.
Takes sector 2 really nicely, actually.
Leaves a little bit of space on the right side. Quite early
this will
now.
be a low 30
I think this is
or
in
a high 29.
In the 30s still. 29.6? Wow. Holy.
Well, okay, that's wow.
That's
fun fact.
Surprising.
That's faster than the Asia pull time. Surprisingly.
Already faster than Asia pull time.
AP8 sending P4, Liquid Cooler P2, and Oswald P3. As Leoparder will now go to the line. Junior with a 30.3 and Leo for 30.
Leo with a 30.2. Solid effort.
So you see that Nice Death Rage can be faster than some highly skilled drivers like Sled Eyes, who had a poor performance in the Asia race in the qualifying.
Yeah, I thought he would do better, but it is what it is. Good thing he won the race, though.
Yeah.
As his closest rival, Leoparder, is 5
Who's your Shrey going over the line? What will he do? He will do a
only 13th.
13th with a still not a great lap.
I want to point out, Francisco is in 11th.
That's a positive sign for him.
Yes,
Let's
I
see who
think
else might be on a lap.
it will be Thunder God Screw, and
Thunder got
Oswald
through.
will be the first ones to cross the line. To Oswald to start his lap. No, I don't think. No, they're both on a lap. It looks like.
Well, yep, they're both on a lap, so it's a race to the finish. Also, must have got a corner cut, but so his lap is coming.
I think Oswald
Yep.
continued on his lap and didn't reset after his first lap.
And got through. He goes P9.
Thunder God P9. Oswald doesn't improve.
Let's see who else.
And then Destructively and Francisco go over the line. Destructively and Francisco now going on their lap.
The Division boys are sat very nicely in second and third.
Let's look at Francisco and Destructively, both Latin drivers now currently 7th and 12th as they start their hot lap. Francisco corner cuts. It's unfortunate.
Liquid Cooler is on the lap. Let's go on board with Liquid Cooler.
Yep.
As he goes to the first turn. Takes it very nicely. Now down the hill, will he get one of the massive bumps? No, he won't.
No. He's red in sector 1 though, and
pretty wide.
Misses the apex. Yep.
Will it still be a green? No, it is a green sector 1, but I think his sector 2 is gonna be red.
It's a red sector 1. Junior is green.
Oh, and he corner cuts.
Junior is green in sector 1. He is improving.
Yeah,
He's right behind Nice Death Rage, who's on his outlap.
Alright.
Approaching the banking. Takes it.
Oh, he's gonna end up off track.
He could go wide.
You could see it coming.
Yeah. A very, very high line.
Yeah. To be honest, you don't really want to go too high from the banking, because if you hit the curb on the corner exit, you're gonna suffer some bumps, and that will compromise your time. So, in my opinion, it's probably better to
and Junior
keep on
goes
the low
wide
line.
again.
I must point out, Destructively, he's gonna cross the line. Goes
third.
Oh wow!
Very nice lap from Destructively.
AP goes third.
AP.
Tia Thunder guts through now, and
Junior,
Oswald
like
come over the line. Junior has reset from his lap. Choppy now over the line. He goes P8.
Choppy goes 8.
Then it will be Collab going over the line to start his lap. And then next is Panda.
Yes,
he will go P13. He
right?
improves by 1.6 seconds. Nice death rate starting his lap. And that will be the last driver in a second. No one is really quick right now, and no one is on a lap close to the line.
I want to point out, Collab is on the lap, and we've seen how fast he was in Asia until his unfortunate pit stop, but he has a green sector 1, so through sector 2 now. Can he do something? Can he upset some of the top 5? As Collab goes to the banking. A very
that was pretty bumpy.
Yeah, he left way too much speed on the inside. He wanted to get to that apex, and he did it way too late.
Nice death rate with the red sector 1, so he's not.
Trey is up to 12th place.
To the hairpin, Collab breaks pretty well. A very nice hairpin.
Alright. Let's see, is it a green? It's a red.
It's a red.
Still going on.
I'm afraid that's not going to be an improvement.
As he lives for this corner, which we don't see a lot.
That's interesting.
Let's see what Collab can do here, rounding up the final 2 corners and going on to the main straight. Where will he go?
Up to 6.
P6.
I guessed it. P6, right between Junior and Cooler.
1 second behind Nice Death Rage. As Junior is starting the lap, can he climb up the leaderboard a little bit? He was upset by AP and Destructively. Can he go back to where he belongs in 3rd place, or maybe even higher? Everybody with red sectors. Francisco with a green sector.
Alright, let's go on board Francisco.
Leo has a good second sector. Will he improve? I mean, he is 5/10 speed. Oh, that's way too wide.
Oh my god, Francisco's actually on a good lap.
Let's go on board with Francisco.
Come on, let's see what he can do. He hits the apex.
That was nice. Junior has a green
We're
sector
gonna-
1. What will he do for sector 2?
Liquid Cooler
P2, Liquid Cooler.
Wow.
And I think it's...
Oh, Francisco, 2 greens.
And he corner
No,
cuts.
he corner cut it. Oh, God. That was unfortunate.
The MacBook experience.
Okay, Francisco, what lap will it be for him? Will it be an improvement?
He corner cutted.
2 green sectors.
Oh. Yeah.
P13
no.
still.
Junior has a red second sector, and he corner cuts. That's over for his lap.
What do you call that?
It's me, Tia, now crosses the line. P7 has one more chance.
Okay, why is Young here?
Alright, the only people out for a lap right now. Ooh, Junior.
Young getting dogged in chat for joining.
Yep, typical Young moment, I shall say.
And Junior has messed up his lap. Leopard are now green in sector 2. Approaches the last 2 corners. Goes wide. You could see it coming. It goes wide again.
The last 2 laps are Collab, Sir Oswald, Francisco, and Leo, but he has just finished. That's it. I think Nice Death Rage has taken pole from Liquid Cooler, then Leo.
Let's go on board with Francisco now. P13, he improved in sector 1. Down in sector 2, he did improve again. He will not corner cut this time. He will have 3 corners left to go. Gets through here nicely.
Keep it clean.
No.
He can still do it. He can still go. He can still improve.
Oh, Francisco, my God.
Down to the line.
Will he get to P12? Yes! Let's go. Collab now, last person to go over the line. Did he? No, he didn't improve. That was it.
Well, a nice pull from Nice Death Rage. We didn't expect the 29.6, but look, it happened. The next lap was a 30.1. Very
guys,
far away.
I'm stuck in the menu. I have to rejoin real quick. Slight intermission.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's 1 light. It's 2 lights. It's 3 lights. It's 4. It's 5. And
oh, I'm missing the start.
Away we go. The race has started. Nice Death Rage leads from pole. They are all on medium tires, as expected. Nobody on hard. And 1 person on hard. Sir Oswald
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Only Sir Oswald indeed on the hard tires. Nice Death Rage in front.
Ooh, Leo takes
Tia goes really wide off track.
Yeah.
And Choppy will take the first purple sector of the race. Destructively and AP8 are quite on a good margin, so they will get a lot of slipstream after the banked right-hander.
Everybody through the banking, quite clean. Nice Death Rage a little bit wide. Ooh, a little bit. Just a little bit. He loses the lead to Junior, both Envision drivers, in first and second as it stands, but that won't last, as the slipstream is a major part in this race.
Everyone besides Francisco still in the slipstream. What has happened to him?
Oh no, France. Can he regain the time?
Unfortunate. I think Hoosier Trey made a mistake, so he will be together with Francisco.
As we all go, oh, AP corner cuts the flat out chicane. That's a little bit embarrassing. As we know, cutting that chicane is a hard thing to do with these new cars.
Destructively is driving pretty well now in third for Latin Racing. Can he score a top 5 finish possibly? Collab with a 131.27 to start it off. Destructively did get the fastest third sector of the race.
Yes.
It looks to be like a group of 6 in the lead now.
Will this group split off from the main
not far behind either.
As we've seen, Carson, in every single race until now, there's always usually a top group that splits off from the rest and creates their own group.
Yeah, that's probably the skill margin between those drivers. AP8 with the purple sector 1 as he gets a lot of slip. And I think Leopard has made this mistake somewhere. I don't know
Yeah, he has
when.
dropped down to 8th.
He
Battling now with AP
went
and
really
HKTO.
off.
He will still have the slipstream, so don't worry
Let's,
about that.
let's look at AP8 as he will probably get the best opportunity to set the fastest lap here. He has a lot of slipstream down the back straight. 4
As I
tenths
want to
removed.
say, destructively, the Latin racing driver is in 3rd place. When was the last time we saw a Latin racing driver in 3rd?
Probably never actually.
Yeah. Doing a great job for his team. Francisco will be proud of him.
AP8 corner cuts again.
Oh, AP, what has gone
And he
wrong?
ruins his chance to get that fast lap. Nice def rage with a really late. It's Meteor goes off track,
As we
and
see
it will be
now,
Leopard going really wide. And I think it's Junior up in front. As we cross the
it's
line,
Tia
it will be
Collab.
it's
No, it's
Meteor with
Meteor.
a 30.0. I expected to see slightly faster laps, but
With the slipstream, I think we will. Right now, everybody is still at the start of the race, getting settled in, taking it on lap by
ooh,
lap. And
nice
yeah,
def rage went a little wide. He's now last in the group.
I want to know what happened to AP. And he was running so well, and now he's down in 8th and almost out of the slipstream. As
Destructively
the
and
battle for first
Tia both
continues,
getting close. And I think behind Choppy, there's a major gap try getting in place. As between P8 and P10, there's a 1.5 second gap. Choppy is the only one keeping it together.
as it continues, Liquid Cooler leads, but it's a very, very slight margin as we all go through. Oh, it's Tia corner cuts. That's unfortunate. He was running well. Every single lap, we see somebody corner cut that fast chicane. Why?
Yeah, it's
It's not.
probably too tricky to see it, especially with that many cars next to each other. It's hard to see where you have to steer. And most
That is
drivers
true.
might not have trained to watch out for that corner in the race, especially with more speed due to the slipstream.
Yeah. As we must acknowledge, there are some nice battles going on in the at the bottom of the midfield. Leo now
Liquid
battling with AP.
liquid coolers dropped a slight amount of
Has
the
he made a
top fuel.
mistake?
He might just be trying to get the fastest lap with all the slipstream.
Yes, but now he's practically within the group. It's very hard to get the slipstream when you're in that group.
I was talking
I'm
about Leo.
oh,
I think he
I'm
might
sure for
have tried
I'm
it.
sure for all the drivers in the league group, it shows them on their screen in first place, but that's not the case.
Definitely nice Deverage in front at the moment. Stia dies down, but I think nice Deverage will get the best exit. Liquid Cooler goes wide, and Destructively also has a worse exit. Yeah, the
As we
gap
all go
between
through this
Leopard
corner,
and Choppy is now quite big.
no corner cuts this time.
It's 1.5 seconds, so the front group exists out of these 8 drivers.
Oh, what happened? It's Tia is now leading by a margin.
Destructively is in the wall!
Oh, destructively, he was running so well.
He has been
That's
caught by Choppy as
unfortunate.
Tia improves the fastest lap to a 29.8.
That is
Destructively.
not based from
It's
destructively.
unfortunate for him, he was running in the top 5 position.
I
And
guess the Latin curse continues.
he just went in the wall in the last corner.
That's unfortunate. I'm afraid he is out for the
As
contention of the
Thunder
race.
Godscrew is out, I saw him go really off track in turn 2, and he
Oh,
has stopped. I think his power steering just stopped working, and that's
a
probably
lot
the
of power
case
steering.
of his
A lot of power steering problems. Nagoya is
disconnect.
seeming to be very tricky. Oh, Liquid Cooler goes very wide there. He has lost a bit of time, but not much. As now we can see from first to seventh, they have kind of created their own group, and from set for and then Choppy in eighth is 2.7 seconds behind.
just like last week, Mogus Racing is doing pretty well for themselves. Liquid Cooler
Yeah.
and AP8 are still in the leading group, just as the Envision drivers. Those are the two teams with both drivers in that leading group.
Envision has dropped. Oh, AP goes a little bit wide there.
Leoparder is slightly dropping off from the rest as he's
as we see
nearly on a
so many
second.
lines, different lines being used.
Leoparder really has to get a good amount of slipstream from the main straight if he wants to get back into the group.
Yeah, that is true. I'm on board with him. He seems to still be, yeah, he is still into the slipstream, but he will have to negotiate these corners fairly well if he wants to stay within this fight. As now everybody going into that turn, very illustrious. AP goes
Leo takes it very well, so this will still not ruin his chances of getting back to the top group.
Yes, he is practically there now.
Ooh, he has made a really nice couple of corners, really tight apex in turn
Leo
3,
has done exactly
and a great exit as he will enter
right
the banked right turn, turn 6. Takes a higher line so that he will get a better exit.
Wow. Oh,
goes slightly wide.
But they haven't lost much. It's okay.
Leoparder now in only 4/10 of AP8.
Leo has done an amazing half a lap to get back into this battle. Props to him. As we now all go into the hairpin. A lot of different lines. Oh! Leo goes a little bit wide. Not much to slow him down, though. Oh, Leo, no! That's unfortunate.
Huge mistake from Leo.
Drop behind the slipstream. Out of the slipstream. Oh, and he goes wide. Very unfortunate for Leo. The Envision driver just couldn't handle it.
2.4 seconds now.
Yeah.
Not great.
The bump in the flat out chicane kind of
as he disconnects.
Oh no, Leo.
Oh.
Rip. No, Leo. That is unfortunate for the Envision driver.
Not something you ever want to see.
Yeah. As we are getting reports now, it was a driver failure. It's me, Tia has now made a couple mistakes. He's still within the group, but he's dropped back a little bit. He will gain back, though, on this back straight, as the slipstream is way too powerful. A very wide... Oh, it's me, Tia.
Oh, Tia goes so wide.
He has lost time because of that. Him and AP are now a little bit behind. As the main group is now 4 cars, with AP following closely behind and Junior, and it's me, Tia, following closely behind. The Tia corner cut, he's lost a little bit of time. As we all go through the chicane, everybody takes it nicely. Down to the final couple of corners. And it is already lap 7. Could we see some early pitters? Nobody. As It's Me Tia is lagging behind now. I mean, it will be... He's still within the slipstream, which is good, but it will be a little bit tough for him. He has to do what Leo did and make the first half of the lap very well.
Yep. He's gaining a lot, though. 3/10 just through that straight. 4/10 actually.
Just show you how powerful the slip is.
Exactly, yeah.
AP goes a little bit wide. Him and AP are now on level grounds. Is it just me or is AP lagging?
Yeah, AP is lagging. He's teleporting everywhere.
Oh,
Tia,
no,
Tia, what happened there?
No, Tia.
Oh no.
That's over. It's over for Tia. I'm sorry, but he's not going to be able to gain that time back. Tia's fight for the win is over. And he goes wide there, just to add salt into the wound. As now the top group is down to 5 drivers. 5 have remained. As we now go into the hairpin. Very nice lines taken. Down into sector 3. What will we see? Will we see any crazy corner cuts? AP with a slight corner cut through there, but it wasn't massive. He's still within the slipstream. Oh, what a line for AP. dives into there. And oh, nice death rage.
Oh, nice death rage. Oh, he tried to juke him. Oh!
No!
What was he doing?
Oh my god.
Juke.
What happened to Nice Death Rage?
Nice death rage. He tried to fake going into the pits, but it bit him in the ass.
Oh god.
That's unfortunate.
He couldn't make the corner anymore, and he went straight into the wall.
He could not.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe it. That's actually insane. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, he tried to juke. He tried to fake going into the pit to confuse the other drivers, but at the last moment, he decided to pull out, and he didn't have any more aerodynamics to make the corner.
Now he really has to pit this lap, otherwise it's over,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both Tia and Nice Death Rage has to pit together.
That is very unfortunate from Nice Death Rage, as he was in the lead of the race. He was on par for a win on the road.
That's actually insane.
As we will probably see, collab goes a little bit wide. As we will probably see a new winner this race.
Yep.
That is certainly a chance, but don't count Nice Death Rage just out. He has a lot of pace, as we saw in qualifying.
Yes, we do know that. But
and he is gaining at the moment, so who knows if he can even get back on his own.
Let's see if anyone will come into the pit.
Everyone does.
Everyone's in. Yep.
Everybody dives into the pits. Will Nice Death Rage? Yeah, Nice Death Rage too. He's not that far behind, I have to say.
2.5 behind.
As now
Destructively stays out.
Destructively. Everybody will switch onto their hards.
Surprising that Nice Death Rage gained so much time in the pit entry. I thought already that the pit entry from some of the front drivers was really sloppy. So I think Nice Death Rage can just get back immediately, and that mistake will be forgiven.
Yep.
He knew how to.
He's 1.3 behind. These next few laps are crucial for him if he wants to stay in contention for the win and the slipstream.
Yes, as the Latin drivers have stayed out and they are on a different strategy. They are on an alt strategy. Let's see if it works out for them.
Yeah, Nice Death Rage only 7/10 behind AP8, so it will be forgiven, it looks like.
Yep. Very good recovery from Nice Death Rage, I will say.
The top three haven't stopped, but they will stop probably this lap, and it will be passed by the by the collab group. As I must say, Liquid Cooler did drop back behind a little bit. It's collab versus Junior as it stands. Yes, as we see, Oswald is on a different strategy. Yes, he is on the hard tire. He will be going long. As Destructively is going very slow into the pits. What is wrong?
Oh.
He enters the pits. It will surely be hard tires for the Latin driver.
Francisco is also in.
As Collab inherits second place, provisional lead. But he is in a battle with Liquid and Junior as they have the massive overspeed. All perfectly centered through that turn. Francisco, the Latin drivers came out in 9th and 10th. That is...
Oh, wow. Decent.
As you see, very different lines being taken through the banking.
Yes, sir.
As Oswald is pending that we should end the race now. Unfortunately, it is only lap 11, and that cannot happen. Oh!
Yep.
I had thought somebody was carried, but it was just Leo.
Nice Death Rage has caught back up. He really has. He's gained quite a bit. Yep, he's in the mix.
Nice Death Rage is back there. He is back into the race. That is very surprising considering he dropped back 3.5 seconds. As onto the start-finish straight we go, into the banking. Into the turn. Who will have the nicest line through here? Nice death rage, very late braking. Nice death rage. He is driving really, really fast and very, very nicely here. He's already back into this contention. Already caught up to Liquid Cooler and Junior, and I have a feeling nice death rage.
No, Francisco!
Oh, Francisco, no! No!
No. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
No, that's very unfortunate.
Oh, God.
We are getting reports now. It was an NGUH failure.
Let's hope the team can get that repaired and back for next race.
Yeah. His car could not handle Nagoya. I mean, we are at a high altitude here in Nagoya, so it is a little bit. It's not as uncommon to see an NGUH or an NGUK failure.
For sure.
Through the chicane now, everybody goes clean. As the lead, the fight for the win is between 6 cars. That is a massive fight. 5 actually, because Oswald hasn't pit and he will start pitting. And once he pits, he will come out. He will come out around in 10th place.
Yep, all the cars are back together. Right up with each other, actually.
As they go under the bridge, up the hill. Very nicely taken by all 5 drivers. Down to the banking, and then onto the back straight. Do you think weather will play any part into this race? I don't think so. It looks to be sunny for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I don't really see it changing. We haven't really seen any rain in the America Cup, the Europe Cup, and the Asia Cup. So yeah, I don't see it happening here as well.
Yeah, the weather system has been fixed, fortunately.
I'm back, and AP8 went wide at the exit of the hairpin. He's now slightly behind of the rest of the drivers. In front of him, it
mostly out of slipstream, right?
Might be enough for him to lose it. If he has a good couple of corners, he can come back though.
Oh, he has a very nice corner. Yes, he's still in the slipstream. Not to worry for him. As the main group is starting to catch Sir Oswald Mosley. Could Mosley be holding them up, or will he pit anytime soon? AP has caught back up, so not to worry about him. But then from AP all the way down to Choppy, it is a massive gap. As It's Me Tia is now battling Choppy for 7th place. That is very unfortunate.
So just a quick update regarding the drivers' championship. Nice Death Rage is leading with 114 points. Has won every race so far, and from second down to 5th, there's a battle for second between Leo, Junior, Collab, and Liquid Cooler. So Nice Death Rage is on a streak of wins right now, 4 wins in a row. So can he keep up that streak? We'll have to find out because it's anyone's game here.
Well, Slat, as we've seen Nice Death Rage drive this race so far, I'd say he's going to win this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there.
All he has to do is stay calm, keep focused, and just drive his race because he has a pace advantage over the rest of the group. It is clear.
Yeah.
His little shenanigans at the pit entry did not work, but it doesn't seem to have stopped him at all.
Yeah, he's already making his way to the front of the pack as well. He's already up to 3rd place. It should be 2nd because Mosley hasn't pitted yet, but it's been a wonderful recovery so far.
Yeah. A very nice one.
Wait, be right back.
As we all go through the corner, They have caught. Oh, AP goes super wide there. I'm afraid he will be out of the slipstream right now. Or? Yes. 1.1 seconds. He can come back from that, but it will be a little bit tough. He's now losing time. They have caught up to Sir Oswald Mosley. This could be a problem. Oswald Mosley, if he does hold them up, that would be very unfortunate.
I don't think he will be a big issue for them. It will mostly just give them a lot of slipstream down the straight.
The problem is they are catching him through Sector 3, and as we know, Sector 3 is very technical. He breaks super early for that. He is now right in front of them. Will he hold them up a bit? Yes, he is. Or not. As we go now through the chicane, he's still there. Will he pit this lap? Or will he continue going on?
I don't think he will pit just yet.
He goes super wide through there. Yes,
oh, he
enters
does.
The pits. Yes, he enters the pits. It is time. As he will come up, he will come out far behind any group to fight for points. Or maybe he will fight for points.
Junior going really wide. He's now off track as he's now last of the group.
Yes, Sir Oswald will come out in 9th place, so he is still in points. As now the battle for the lead will continue on like this until the end of the race, because no more pit stops, the weather is nice, and they're all on equal grounds. Ooh, nice death range with a very nice line through there. Now, Junior will have the majority of the slip here as they go through the back straight, down to the hairpin. Who can break the latest? Nice death reach does. Collab goes a little bit wide, but it's alright. Through the flat out section. They all take it extremely well. No corner cuts this time. As I'm afraid AP has dropped out. I mean, the best he can do now is 5th place.
Yeah, he might even be caught by the group behind him if he has no one to go with.
Pick up the pace. So the battle is between the top 4. Just like we saw in Asia. As we all know now, as they go under the hill, up the hill, all very nicely through there. Collab is lagging behind a little bit, but he will catch them back on the back straight, so no worries there. Junior was the only green first sector out of the top 4. Very interesting, as Junior... Ooh, Liquid Cooler does go wide there. He did go wide.
There's just besides the lead battle, there's no real battles going on. Maybe the battle for P11 and for P8 between Sir Oswald and Destructively. Oswald, of course, on the better tires, but then Destructively Oswald on the medium tire. But those medium tires won't last the entire race, as he pitted quite early for the hard tires.
Oh, I must say, Junior has dropped behind 5/10. What happened? Did he corner cut? He will gain that time back with the slipstream, but Liquid Cooler is now also very behind. I wonder if something happened to Liquid Cooler and Junior. Liquid Cooler with a green first sector, but with now if he does have the slipstream, he could gain, but he seems to have taken a very wide line there. He will get the slipstream though, so no worries there. As they make their way down to the hairpin, AP does have a lag spike. He's now 4 seconds behind.
Liquid Cooler slightly behind of the rest. For the person who will finish in fourth, it can be quite sour, as Liquid Cooler is falling back quite a bit now, 7/10, but he will get slipstream on the main straight and all the way through turn 1.
Through turn 1, yeah, he has got the slipstream back. He's back in there. Takes an interesting line through that turn, as we now go down under the bridge and up the hill. A little bit of a bump, but it's okay. Very bumpy this circuit.
Everyone now getting back together. Yeah, all four of them are quite nice in there. And I think AP8 will be caught by Tia. Although it's still a gap of 7 seconds, so it only closed 2 seconds. So.
Yes.
No real battles going on for positions besides the battle for P10, for P8, and for the lead.
Very different lines through that hairpin. Nice Death Ridge seems to take it the best. He is in first, but barely. So now go down to the flat out part of the track. Through the fast right-hander. Everybody seems to take it cleanly through the final lap, through the final turn. Liquid Cooler, a very wide line there, I must say. Lap 20 now. 6 laps to go. And we will see a winner out of these top 4 cars. I wonder who it will be. Nice Death Rage drops back just a little bit, but he will be back. It's very easy to go from the lead of the train to the back of the train with one little mistake, Carson. As we've seen that. We've seen it so many times before. The hard tires will start to be very, very worn out at around lap 24. As AP 6 seconds behind, he will be looking behind him now to Tia. Tia is not far behind. Now into the flat out section. All 4 cars take it very nicely. It will be like this until the end of the race. Until only if somebody makes a mistake, which they are not making. Nice Death Ridge did go a little bit wide there, but he had the best line beforehand, as they all go wide. Through the baking. As so far, we've only had 3 retirements. I was expecting more. Up the hill now. All very equal through there, except Kolab. He does go a little bit wide on the exit. But he will get the slip back. Junior staying on the left side of the track. Why? I would like to know what he's thinking. Though it has worked, he still is in second place, so he might be onto something there. say, Nice Death Rage has created a little bit of a gap, and Colab has dropped. Oh, Liquid Cooler goes super wide. Liquid Cooler with a CC there. That is unfortunate. He will still be inside the slipstream, so I don't think it's over for him yet. As Junior also goes wide. They will all drop back behind Nice Death Rage. Nice Death Rage, he went from leading the group to making a massive mistake at the pit entry, and now he's leading the group again. He has so much raw pace. But everybody has caught back up to him. It's alright.
Yeah, Liquid Cooler it has a lot of these moments where he just is a few tenths behind the rest. As he's now quite far behind the second from the lead.
Wow, could he lose the slipstream if he doesn't be careful here?
One slight mistake will be the end of it, I think, for him.
As we know, losing that slipstream is a race killer.
Because he has, well, not the greatest consistency in terms of sticking with the group.
As they all go through the hairpin. Junior has dropped back behind. He is now also the fourth car there. So, oh, Junior. Oh, no, that's unfortunate.
Major corner cut from him, and I think he will be out of the slipstream.
Is this the end of his race? This might be the end of his race because he is now 1.4 seconds behind the leader, and he's a little bit far behind to be getting the slipstream. 1.6 now.
Yeah, he really has to get some good pace on his own now if he wants to catch up, which is quite difficult to do.
It really has fallen apart for Envision this race. As now the battle's between the top three. We'll see if Junior can catch back up again, but it is very unlikely, as we only have 3 laps left. They all take a very nice line through there. Junior, does he have the slipstream? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He is in the slipstream, 1.4. But only barely.
It will be very hard for him to catch back up. He has to have some perfect... Oh, and he goes
slightly wide. Has 3 laps to get it. Otherwise, it's over for him. He really needs to get a good sector 3 here.
Is it mission impossible, Carson?
I don't think it's quite over yet. It really depends if Nice Death Rage has the extra pace.
Yes,
it's 2 seconds now, so I think it's basically over. And he has to settle in for P4.
Yeah, 1.8. He has lost the slipstream. As Liquid Cooler is now into first place. The first time we've seen that in this second stint. Nice Death Rage. Oh, Liquid Cooler goes a little bit wide there. He has lost a little bit of time, but he will gain it back. We shall see. As, oh, Nice Death Rage goes a little bit wide there. Hasn't lost him much time, but just a little bit. Collab is now leading the race. Could we see a surprise win from Collab?
Junior still on 1.9. He's improved slightly, but not good enough.
1.8 now.
And he goes wide again.
Yeah, he doesn't have the slipstream anymore. I think it's over for him. He will have to settle for 4th place. Now the top 3 are battling for this win, for the whole podium, but you have to feel bad for Junior. I mean, he was running well the whole race, and one mistake, and a chain of mistakes actually, and he dropped back, and now he's not in the contention.
Yeah, that's how these major slipstream tracks work. So yeah, it's quite expected that such a thing can happen, but
yeah.
it's always unfortunate when it happens to someone.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, especially considering how well Junior was going in the first stint. as we enter the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. The first three separated by nothing, going through the banking. Nice Death Rage does go a little bit wide, but he will get the slipstream back. So the win is in between Collab, Liquid, and Nice Death Rage.
I think the fight for P8 is the only one behind them, which is still a real fight for an actual position between Destructively and Oswald. For the rest, it's all basically decided unless someone disconnects or make a huge corner cut, it will be changed. But
that is unlikely, though, as now with such worn tires, everybody will be driving super conservatively, except these top three. Through the hairpin now. Liquid very early on the brakes. He will get the better exit, though. As Nice
Death Rage goes wide.
Now onto the flat-out section of the track. Will somebody make a mistake here?
Nice Death Rage was really close to corner cutting it there.
Living on the limit.
That's a really good launch into these last two corners.
Ooh.
They are pretty much on equal grounds. White flags as we enter the final lap of the Grand Prix.
Liquid Cooler runs slightly wide.
Alright, white flag sponsored by Credit 2 Bank.
Yes, they are a very nice bank. As for the final time, we go through the main banking, down to the turn. Liquid Cooler goes a little bit wide. He will lose the slip. He will lose a little bit of time, but not the slipstream. He's still in the slipstream. As for the final time, we go back up the hill through this corner. Oh, Collab! Did he corner cut?
Collab made a slight mistake. Liquid Cooler also went slightly wide. Wow. As we now enter turn 6. I'm about to come! Nice Death Rage now almost ahead. Liquid Cooler side by side. As Collab is falling off slightly.
Right. Collab's in the slipstream though. Will
he be able to keep up with them? It's only a few tenths, 5 tenths, or will he be able to overtake?
2 tenths.
As we approach the hairpin.
Yo, je le joue de la buzz.
Who's gonna
nice
blink?
Death Rage.
Who's gonna blink the hairpin?
Now still ahead. Collab slightly close behind Collab. Will he be able to overtake? And I think like this it will be Nice Death Rage for the win again.
Alright, yep, Death Rage.
It's really important. This next corner coming up, there's quick right-hander. Will Liquid Cooler be able to pull it off and overtake him?
Oh, Nice Death Rage I think has the better line.
Nice Death Rage does have a better line. Liquid Cooler has no slipstream, so I think it's over. And I think, Liquid Cooler's close. Liquid Cooler will Liquid Cooler win? He wins it. Liquid Cooler wins.
Wow!
Liquid Cooler is the first person to beat Nice Death Rage in the Rookie Cup.
Nice. Down to the wire as well. And APA is stopping on the line. I don't know why. Wow. Wait, ain't no way. Is he actually gonna?
No.
Okay, never mind.
And Tia, Choppy, and Oswald round out the 6, 7, and 8. Destructively home in 9th for I think it's 4 points. For Latin Racing.
Takes a very interesting line through there.
Hoosier Trey and I think it's Panda will be the last ones to cross the line.
Alright, Hoosier Trey just going through the chicane. It's been an average race for Hoosier Trey. We haven't seen much of him, but you know, and as he goes wide.
There, I must say.
Alright, he's celebrating as if he's won the world champion. Let's go. And Panda weaves to the line. Alright, that's the end of the Rookie Cup, and yeah, Liquid Cooler won that. So, guys, what do you think about that race?
That was a very interesting race, lad. As we see, the medium to hard strategy was very, very dominant. The only person going on an alt strategy was Sir Oswald, from the hards to mediums. But it was a very nice race going down to the final corner of the last lap. And Liquid Cooler just had the better exit and the slipstream. Nice Death Rage couldn't keep up. Down to the line.
Yep. 33 hundredths of a second separating the top two. And Collab as well.
A pretty good result for Mogus Racing in 1st and 5th. And it's raining now.
Oh, it's raining.
After
raining.
The reset.
A nice rain on lap 27 of the Grand Prix.
Alright.
And that's
That was
it
interesting.
for this week and for this year, actually, as this is the last official race
Yes.
of this year, and we will be
The
back
last
in
race of
January.
2022.
Yep. And before you guys go anywhere, I just want to say have a very wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year's. We'll see you back next year.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz